Let's go to that breaking news right now. A car drove right into the water as News 12 was actually there on another story and was able to help call first responders to the scene.
That's right. Our Caroline Flynn was standing by live in Patchogue, as she is now, to cover that other story. When this all went down, Caroline, tell us what happened.
Well, Erin, I want to start with, it was three of us here in the parking lot. My photographer, Sue, me, and the man who was in this car. And I want to go to that car right now. I want to show you it is completely submerged. And the second police were able to break open the window was when the car did submerge. So if this all did not happen perfectly, if we were not here, if that officer did not jump in at that time, I don't think that man would be alive right now. And I'm going to do something we typically never do during a live shot. I'm hoping my photographer can make this a little bit wider because I want to bring her in, because if it was not for her watching, this man would not be alive. Sue, come on out here. I want you to explain. Again, we were here on another story. She happened to be watching and we saw, okay, there's someone here. Maybe we can talk to him about this story. You were watching and then all of a sudden the car went in. Please just explain what you saw from the side mirror.
So I actually thought he was backing into the spot to watch the sunrise because it was behind us. And then he went to make a U-turn. So I'm like, okay, he's leaving. And he just drove right into the water. It was so scary.
I mean, what was the first thought that went through your mind? I know you're a mother and you've been worried about me going off the dock here, getting too close.
Well, we called 911 right away, but then I was like, do we jump in? But they got here so fast, so the police officer jumped right in. We didn't.
It had to be 2 or 3 minutes.
If even that, it was so quick.
And I have to ask lastly, has this ever anything like this happened to you? Because it certainly hasn't for me.
No, I'm a little freaked out, but it's okay.
I mean, it is certainly something to be freaked out about. Thank you for watching. Again, we were seeing this car here. We thought, okay, we have someone to talk to about our other story. And then it went in. Sue stayed on the phone with 911. She's from Patchogue, so she was able to give really good directions of exactly where we were. And I was screaming at the man to let him know that we called 911, that they were on their way. When I heard the sirens, I was trying to let him know. He was banging on all windows, but I did not know the depth, and neither did Sue, of the water, so we thought best to be safe on the dock. I took pictures as I was screaming at him just in case the car went under and either I needed to jump in or let the police know exactly where it was. But Suffolk police, they got here quick, followed by Patchogue Fire. And again, as you saw in that video, they got him out in just the nick of time. It would have been such a different story, and we're just so glad he's okay. We just heard from one of the firefighters that he had a few scratches and is being evaluated here right now. Of course, we'll keep you updated, but we're going to go take a breath inside because it has been a very wild morning here in Patchogue.
That's unbelievable, Caroline. This happened all within, what, the span of 5, 10, 15 minutes the most?
I would say maybe 5 minutes at most. It was 4:59. We literally were just about to go on air. She called 911. I got on so she could run out, and then we switched. She stayed on 911. I ran over, and we said, we simply can't go live with this other story. This person, this community member, they come first. We got to make sure they're safe. We got to make sure that the first responders get here and get him out of the water.
Wow, absolutely the right move. Caroline Flynn, thank you so much. We're going to go back to you on this story. It really is remarkable. Thank you again.
And hopefully throughout the morning we will get that police officer's name
Yes.
who just launched himself into the water to save that man, because wow, what a scene. All right, now Caroline was on that other breaking story.